And if today's practice is anything to go by, we're in for an exceptional weekend of Formula One.
Right, hello Rom, back again with the mic for the first time. 6 of today's live. But yeah, here we go then. FP3 then. 7 minutes left in the session, we're just going to do one lap and then just box the car and retire from the session, I guess. Thank you. So the qualify gives them 27.4 through the first sector for Pierre Gasly. But Gasly is the aim to beat, essentially. The lap time does to beat, and as we do get 10 seconds up towards turn number 3, meaning that our pace is there at the moment. Drift the car around the corner, 10 seconds to make it past the sector 1 line. Let's exit through there and doing pretty good so far. Over the bridge, under the bridge we come, and we do go green, 27.149, so decent first sector for us, think wise. Gogginham now 102.938 for the Alpine of Pierre Gasly as we've spun it and into the barrier.
Are you alright? Engine off.
Again.
Engine off.
Oh dear. This ain't good. Just took a bit too much speed into that corner, I guess. Then here we come then. Gogginham out of Copse corner now. Can we do anything to flat the car around here? Flat out through there. Used a bit too much of battery. Gonna regen the battery mode now. Battery B mode and through there. A bit slow. The car was really just slow in the corner and stuff. As we do go 102.3. So we are we're beating Bestie's time now. 26.4 though, so we've gone 10th in the speed trap through there for that us with this car. This kind of setup that we've got. Somebody ahead of us is locked up. I believe that's an Alpine. That is a Williams or an Alpine. I believe it's a Williams. As we come to line P7 only, it wasn't the Oggerboats are locked up. So yeah, only P7 with this isn't really the best idealist thing to be looking at. So we're just gonna have to look around and see what we do now, because there is literally no pace in the car. Let's try do max tires and see. We're gonna meds medium tires, so don't expect too much tires from dust, but we may as well just try and see. We're not topping out much on the straight. That's not good. The problem is though, throwing me through the corners, it's absolutely flat out smooth. As you'll see then with the battery, what we can do. Up on the hill we come, within 9 seconds into the line there, so pretty decent so far through the first sectors. We just slowly get on the brakes, brake cages there, get on the power, first tap at P12 at the moment, into them. That's not good for him. We're doing really good on the medium tire compared to the softs as we do go. Purple sector 1, 26.833 through the first sector. Otherwise, that's really good. A 102.174 for Lewis Hamilton, only P8 for Hamilton, and that's where Hamilton will end up his session, up on there in P8. Sadly for the Mercedes driver, not for him. Nico Hulkenberg P9 at the moment. We're going to regen the battery through here. And just go through, thoroughly through Maggots and Beckett's now. And we come exit out of sector 2 now. S2 do go green at 101850. So this setup and the power that we have in the car is really good. I'm going to check the chat in a second, lads, as we cruise around the final sector now. Final few corners on the medium tyre. I don't really expect much, but now what can we do? We get a bit caught out by the lockup from the driver ahead of us, and we do come to the line to finish off our session. No improvement whatsoever, I believe. Only P9 still. So and improve the time, not the position. It's not good at all.
What an incredible practice session that was. But the fun doesn't stop here, though. Join us again as the rest of the weekend unfolds.
P9 and P14. Damn. Okay.
Welcome along, everybody, to a venue that was built for speed. Once an airfield, now one of the finest racetracks in the world. It's qualifying day here at Silverstone for the British Grand Prix.
Down to P22. down to P22. Are you okay? That was a big one. Confirm you're okay, please.
Alright then, let's go to qualify give them here in Q1. So far on purpose sector 1. Cavalry replicated for sector 2, I doubt it. S2 102728 is currently the lap time to beat. Currently through Maggots and Beckett we go now. You can see a lot of sliding going around. However, we do keep the car out in bay 1 and 1.9. We could have gone higher minimums through there, but yeah, 205 mph coming around down. That's not the Wellington Strata now. Around the final corner now. Can we do anything to try and minimum get in the top 10 to save the rest of the 5 softs for Q2 and Q3? We can. P7 and P5 25-1 for my teammate. I don't know how. Senna is just proving to be better than me this weekend. That just shows once having to gross how much it costs us then.
Less than 1 lap of fuel left now. The tank's pretty much
gonna
empty.
be a problem today. Yeah, Stroll currently out on track. Denster. I believe everybody else will improve. We've gone 26.9, 35.0, 34.5, 22.6, 23.2. 1, 2, 3, 4. We may as well use it. No, we're gonna save it. I believe we're through. We're through. I don't believe anybody else here is going to improve. Alexander Albon is yet to cross the line now. Can Albon dislodge himself to come out in possibly in Q3 is the question. Q2 minimum anyways. Both kicks are out for sure. Here can Alex Albon do anything? Albon to the line, second fastest. X fastest for him. We're currently sat in 8th. Yuki Tsunoda improves, the P19 is out. Hectic session, P6 and P12 and 1.1 seconds off pace. That's not good. But yeah. Let's go then. Back into Q2, sorry. Gonna increase dust to 30 and just see what it does for us. Soft tires, and we'll go out and track them. Gonna go hot lap mode and see if we can minimax ERS usage. Battery usage is the main part here. As we come around, going into the final corner now. Hot lap mode is on as we do go off a bit there in the grass. Not gonna affect us whatsoever. Mark Joel at 10 minutes of the session. That's next. Here we go then. Here we coming round towards the Hamilton straight into turn number 1. 27.1, meaning we need to get it within 9 seconds towards turn number 3. And then we do get within 9 seconds, 10 seconds. That's pretty decent decrement so far as we come around here. 27.1, meaning we gotta try and begin the 26s then. And the Williams, we gotta beat the Williams essentially. 3, 4, 5, 6, 27.0, so not bad whatsoever, but we are going green, meaning that's a personal best, but it's not going to be enough to improve. As it says, 102.346 by Lewis Hamilton, the GOAT himself, in in the Mercedes. P11 for Lewis could be knocked about this session if he's going to stay in P11 like that. We do replicate our same spin like we did in FP2. That corner is proving to be a bit of a menace this weekend for us. The rear just slides. That's the crucial part. The rear just slides. We're going to disable the toe, the ERS eventually, the battery. Do go for a lot there. That's going to cost us a good 2 seconds, minimum around a second. But that's going to be the difference between us making it through to Q2 and us making it through to Q3. And we do go off the road here. That's going to affect us because we kind of cheated our lap time there. I'm going to restart the session. Okie. Okay, setup 22, and keep it as it is. We got 10%, try and see what we can do here. So far, decent, you know, decent, that's it. See them coming around the final corner now. Without DRS, we're using 196 with DRS 200, so that's going to be good for us data wise. That's not a safe time. Piastri coming around the final corner now. Can Piastri do anything to dislodge his teammates? The question, I believe he will be able to, as we do go perfect to 1. So beating Piastri and Norris time, and Piastri starting off upon his lap now. So that's we're gonna have to wait a little bit longer now. Sainz goes to P2, Bottas to P3. We're currently saying P4, no lap time set for 4. Next cross along with the Williams. Can the Williams do anything? And the Williams does go to P4. Dennis Hauger, only 4th, meaning he doesn't have the pace to match the top 3, meaning the McLaren, the Ferrari, and the Aston Martin as it stands. That's going to be a bit crucial for him. Really struggling. That's the problem. Really struggling coming out of that chicane. Can go flat out through Cox, but then after that it's just a roller coaster down the hill, as I've just demonstrated to you. That's the problem, 117. Hopefully the same happens when we come around the final corner now. Can we do anything towards the final, towards Vale now? Can we try and minimum match the McLaren pace? We haven't matched the McLaren pace all weekend so far. Likewise FP1, FP3, and we do go 24.8. Decent number from there. That's a really decent number. That's a really good number. We're gonna do some. Oh, whoa! What the hell? What happened there?
Watch out, mate. Rear diffuser's got some.
What happened there? We just flew over Gasly's car there. Flew over his car. Yeah. Oh, what a whack. I'm really confused that with the R. Imagine you're Pierre Gasly. That's not Pierre Gasly. Pretend this is you. You just critically just coming out of the pit lane, and then suddenly, whack! You see a car just slam to the side of it. Look at this slow-mo replay. Mamma mia! How did we not DNF from that? I don't know. us off the track, way off the track. Turn back to the garage. Alright then. Go. Let's just wait in the garage. That's the problem then. I think we're safe. I think we're safe. P9 for Senna. Can he make it through is the question. Oh, Senna's knocked about. P12 for Aiden Senna. That's not good for him. But man, he can quite easily for points tomorrow anyway. P12 for Senna. That's the problem right now. Okay, let me just go ahead and load up here. Alright then, P12 for Aiden Senna, meaning he will not be meant to. We have 3 sets of tyres, mate. We're going out. We're going out. Going out already. We have 3 sets of soft tyres, I forgot. We're not using soft boat in the race, so that's fine. We can use all of them this session, and got 9 minutes to use more, and we do. Have a good pace at the moment. Oh, don't go to the gravel. Don't knock up to the gravel. Walk up to there, firmly down, let's go. To start by that minute. A bit bumpy towards down at the bound of Hamilton Straight, then we can see a bit of a slide. Coming out of the first corner, and we do get nailed on the brakes. Nice and easy. Through turn number 3. And up towards 4 and 5 now. The bound of Wellington Straight. We are going to try and keep our car in minimum bait here. 25.141 by Charles Leclerc. We do beat that time. 32nd 1, 26 and 9. Now 27 something was the time from the Ferrari. Again, 102.225 for Carlos Sainz, meaning that's the pace we need to try and meet. That goes through there. We're currently P5, no lap time set on the board. That's why we're P5 at the moment. As Russell 24.809. So both Ferraris need to improve, need to find some room for improvement. Ever so slightly. I believe sector 2 and 3. And he's there improvement zones. 24.3 by Lando Norris. So he's currently looking for a hot shot pole position here in his home race here. Great Britain, if he won it IRL, could he win it this weekend is the question. Key-wise as we come around the final corner now towards Vale. Very smooth, late on the brakes, as Crofty'd say. We come to the line now, only P5, 24.936. So that's a trajectory for P6, P7 in qualified if then as we come to the end P6. So that's what I was saying. We're gonna try and beat it out then. 34.4, 26.9. So that's the time we need to be. 34.4, 22.8. So that's sector 3 we're struggling. That's twin wise. Okay, there you go then. Cost setup. I'm gonna reduce those to 20. Keep this 22. But this is 15. Left in second session. Okay, let's try that. This is it then. This is it. They're all coming out of the garage now. That's not good. That's not good at all. Come on, quickly. We've got a full pace it down here, sliding everywhere, coming around the final corner here. Guys, stay in the garage. That's all I need. That's all I need. That's all I need. I need to have y'all to stay in the garage for me. The way, thank you very much. Hit the curve there, that's going to cost us for sure. Throw the car into the final. Through the Poplar then. Norris giving us a bit of a tow then. 26.830 through the first sector for us. They're all in new tyres by the way. So we could have an advantage here. That's Norris. Piastri's leading the pack away. He's currently P7, the championship fighter in P7. That's literally not where you want to be. I'm looking outside my window because I see a British Airways aircraft. And thinking of aircrafts, I went on a plane yesterday, so that's alright. Kind of into thing there, and we do cut off through there. Nothing I could have done there better. Betty, there we come. To see a Ferrari ahead of us is Alexander Albon, who's giving us a tiny bit of a turn. He's giving us a lot of dirty air through here, and that's us spinning off. That's not what we need. That's not literally not what we need to have here. We're using all our battery here. There's no way our pace is this bad though. Coming around Vale now, around here. This could be the difference between the race result tomorrow and qualifying here this afternoon. We come to P3 only. Italy only. 24.308 is our time to beat. That's the time we're not going to be able to beat. Push all here. We are having Alexander Albon behind us now. That's not good. That is not good, but now I don't want to. Oh, Alexander Albon there. Me collide through there, and that's us spinning off massively. Did I just ruin Alexander Albon? We're fighting in Q3 guys. I'm in a fast lap, he's in a fast lap. So. Hamilton P2 at the moment. Alexander Albon. Come on, Alex. Albono, move, man. We're rapid. We're faster than you. Oh, no. That's totally off. That's a Sergio Perez. That's a Sergio Perez. We just did a Sergio Perez spin. Took too much curve down there, just hit the grass. Did a Sergio Perez, Checo Perez spin there. Just racing nicely evenly there. Oscar Piastri's ruined our party. He's got the P2 there. That's going to affect us massively. P5, Leclerc to P4, and now where can Russ put his car? Probably throwing through there. Sainz to P4, Russell Russell to P6 or no, P4 or something, or P8, P9 in our home race. What happened there? I just want to know what happened at the end of that session. P9 for us, not where we want to start.
But really, we're just getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
Pace Russell on pole by 0.0. Oh my god, Max Verstappen and Lando Norris got the same time. Crazy shambles stuff here. Max and Lando same time in Q3. That's crazy. That's crazy. Anyway, on to the race now. Oops. Bipsy then. That's for the race then. I'm going to take off the mic just for the introduction to the race.
Welcome to not only the home of British motorsport, but also the birthplace of the Formula One World Championship. It's race day here at Silverstone, a classic on the calendar, and it's time for the British Grand Prix. Straddling the border of Northamptonshire and Buckinghamshire, the 18 corners of Silverstone Circuit form the 3.6-mile beating heart of Formula One. It's been reinvented over the years, with Turn 1 now the fast right-hander of Abbey, but the magic of racing is as strong here as it's ever been. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. What a qualifying yesterday for George Russell. He'll start today's race from pole position, and Lando Norris lines up alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Bottas, Oscar Piastri, Hamilton, Sainz, Leclerc, Lopez, Albon, Hülkenberg, Senna, Gasly, Hauger, Ocon, Théo Pourchaire, Stroll, Sargent, Vesti, Behrman, Tsunoda, and Zhou Guanyu. Now it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track. And alongside me here today in the commentary box, Anthony Davidson. I know what we've got to do before the start of today's race, but what about our driver? What do the final hours look like for them?
Well, for them, you know, you've got your pre-race rituals that you go through. You see different drivers that, you know, some have got their headphones on, they're listening to the music. Some drivers really absorb the energy from the crowd and they're there waving to them. Other drivers, they go within themselves. They chat to their engineers, absorbing that information, that vital information that you need to carry you through the race. And, you know, those pre-race rituals are essential to making things systematic. We do a lot of Grand Prix in a season, and the more systematic you can be, the easier you are within that environment.
Right, mate, I know it's your home Grand Prix, but I want you to treat it like any other race. Let's not make any unnecessary risks, please.
Alright then, this is it then. 127th exercise, Thornley there. Everybody else on soft tire. We're gonna go meds. We're gonna risk and go meds. I'm not risking. I'm not gonna go softs. 35% tire wear. Okay, I don't know, guys, what to do. $27 still. Could take dust to the end of the race, the meds. We go to lap 12, minimum lap 11, and then box with softs to the end. Maybe dust will be a better strap for me. Let's say. Books, yeah. We're gonna be in this. We're gonna be in the meds. Sorry, we're gonna be in the 124s. Minimum was doing dust. So let's see. Lap 10. Take a bit through there, I think. Anyway, let's go. Meds for us then, we're the only one on the mediums. Okay, just gonna make the graphic real quick, thank you for the thing. Qualifying P9 and P12 guys are not the best where we want to start the race from. We may as well try and see what we can do from here. All loadings for today. Maybe the car just isn't up to temps with the speed and stuff. Speedless. I don't know what it could be. Let's go then. There, got the graphic ready, alright, and posted. Let's go.
Launch map is good,
race
we need to learn the gears, so go into each one when you can. We're going to need some work on the brakes, so put some energy into them and warm the tyres as well, please.
Speed then. exception, then let's go to the rate then. That's it, guys.
Okay, so that's the rest of the grid forming up now.
For the rookie then here in Silverstone, the British GP. But we have an all British 1, 2, and not 3 though. Here we go, racing in Silverstone. Lights out, and away we go, and it's a very poor start from us already. Forest through there, Piastri gets a mid, stars up H3 towards Thornley, turn number 1, Albon already ahead of us. Leclerc and Sainz, we're going to have to absolutely send it around here in turn number 3/4, and you can already see the rear snapping a lot. Then Charles Leclerc burns into us, into that corner. That was not on Charles. What? And off we go.
Recommend you box for a new one. Box now.
Great start. Let's go again. That's right, let's go again then for the British GP. Lights out, and away we go again. Hold on, guys. W. What a start from Charles Leclerc. Already P6 for him as we're into turn number 1, free abreast. That's not going to go well, is it?
Front wings damaged. Expect a
What
wow,
the
that was a
hell?
heck of an impact. Let me know you're okay.
Right, let's try again. Hold on, guys, I'm really distracted about something. Controller is really annoying. It's really playing up, I don't know. Oh, it worked. How? Alright, let me go ahead and load up the thing again. Alright, problemo. Fine, let's go then. Okay, here in Silverstone, the British GP. It's lights out, the way we go here in Great Britain, the British Grand Prix, and Hamilton's had a mid-start today. Leclerc already up to P7 upon Bear. Piastri battling along with the Aston Martin of Valtteri Bottas. We're going to absolutely fire it and send it down here. Oh, very touchy and go there, throwing with Hamilton, and Hamilton having to take a base of action there. We're going to get a beautiful toe off Hamilton towards the Wellington Straight then. And thus has been so far so good for us. We're already made up 2 positions at this time. We're already going to pass Lewis Hamilton, LH44, not fighting for the Whittaker here. The World Drivers' Championship, we are, and we're making up positions. Then thus is our teammate Ayrton Senna making up positions as well as Valtteri Bottas ahead of us, 0.6 away. Then we're going to disable our battery and aim for the bigger straight, and we do go towards Throwingly through Maggots and Becketson. So far so decently good. W for us is Bottas from Piastri from Bottas, sorry, and then from us then Sainz and Leclerc. The gap from me to Bottas is literally a second, so we are losing time. I don't know what's going on, maybe the setup of the car, I don't know, but man, we are on a Prima which not the tyres you want to be on, especially when the rest of Ben are on soft compound tyres. Russell though leads this British Grand Prix away. Russell 29.3 for him, and then he goes through.
We can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
And we do then brake much earlier. Keep it going. Pump here. DRS for us, then the bound, the Wellington straight. Got a better slipstream down Valtteri Bottas, but we're not going to use too much battery. Going to take these tyres minimum mid-race, half-race distance, just box at the end for soft compound tyres. Whereas minimum, so now we need to stay within the DRS. So, that's the problem now. That's the DRS train at the moment. And big slide through there is not going to really help us through here, as Hamilton's just taking out everybody else. That's the corner which really, I really hate that corner. Hold on guys. Hold on, I'm really distracted because of something in Discord. Back again then. Hamilton's got us -1 second to Valtteri Bottas then, and we're really struggling on the rear. I don't know what it is, the rears are just boiling today. It has to be the setup, guys. Something's wrong with the setup, for sure. Let me no. Why is the controller playing up today every single time? I'm gonna have to stop a new stream, guys. Gonna restart the game.